you get some pastrami in there?
That's why I don't like sushi, because it makes me look like that.
You gotta eat it all at once. It's hard to do.
We have one motherfucking pork, man. One motherfucking pork.
I'll be back in 2 hours or so.
Alright, man. Out of the doghouse. Are we going to the port?
Well, it all kind of started because Pony was playing in this band on campus that practiced in my dorm room. And at that time, I didn't want anything to do with anybody, or like I wasn't into bands or anything. I just was kicked out of that band for not showing up to practice, you know, so I wasn't looking for anything. But they'd be practicing in the basement, so I'd be down there, and every once in a while I'd steal their guitarist's guitar and play with them, and then they didn't want their guitarist anymore, and then I stole Pony and their drummer. Big drama controversy, broke up that band, and then...
I was in a band with Mike before this, and we really wanted to kind of take it more seriously, and we just couldn't find... The people that we were playing with were just kind of messing around. They didn't really want to do that, so... it was pretty frustrating until we found these guys who were actually like, let's try to do this. Yeah.
Mikey and Joel were in a campus band, so we'd seen them and, you know, competed against them in the battle bands.
It started out, we were just kind of like, you know, just playing around, and they were both in a band, we were both in a band, just having a fun time. And we kind of just, you know, like when you have anything that's good, like you always imagine what could be farther down the road.
We did a jam one day where we all looked at each other and were like, this is what's up. So we just put our bands. And a lot of bitterness, but whatever.
I went to high school with Mike, and that's how I got to know him. I started playing with him probably like 6 months later. Played with him a couple times. I was down in Bloomington, and just like came up, drove up pretty much every weekend to play with him. And after a while, they just asked me to move up to South Bend, so I did.
When he came along, there were a lot of kind of holes in our arrangements, I think. And being a four-piece, you really have to work hard. I mean, Jake was in a three-piece, and I mean, I know those guys just played their asses off. You really have to work hard still with a four-piece even to fill the entire sound. And so when Andy showed up, I think that allowed us to relax a little more, and even more so now when since Jake has joined the band.
You gotta turn the vocals up. Turn the vocals up. Yeah, were we rolling on rehearsal? Because I think that was...
Well, I'm 25. My name is Jake Sinninger. I'm from Niles, Michigan. And I pretty much came into the Umphrey circle back when I was playing in a band in South Bend called Alibaba's Tahini. We were a three-piece kind of power trio. Kind of Zappa mixed with John McLaughlin, mixed with a lot of Miles Davis concepts and funk and hard rock and whatever else. Just a little bit of everything.
Well, it's funny because he fits in with us. Like, we've been together for about 2.5 years, and his personality is totally gelled. You know, I don't think of him as a new guy.
I was going to move down to Tennessee and become a session musician in Nashville, but Brennan gave me a call around August of last year, and he said, hey, if you know, I'll send you out some tapes of the stuff, see if you're interested, to see if your voice fits in with the five of us. I was like, cool. So he sent me out some live performances, and I kind of just was learning, trying to come up with harmonies and like, where's the second guitar player gonna fit, you know, in this mix. And it just seemed to work. I mean, I worked on the tunes for about 2.5 weeks, had a week's worth of rehearsal, played my first gig on September 1st. And
Adam Budney, 24. I run lights, and I'm also known as the director of entertainment.
Sound caresser, that's a self-appointed title. I like to consider myself. I've met a lot of sound guys out there, and a very eclectic breed, many of them, and I do my best to kind of soften the sound, because music while intense, often sounds better when it's softer. And so I think Caress gives it a nice visual representation of that.
I guess I helped put it all together. If I had to quit this and do my other job instead, they would have to hire somebody to do what I do, because I do all the booking, and then I do like the website stuff and all the merchandising, and you know, now I guess I'll also be a tour manager, going on the road with them and making sure shit flies the right way, because Lord knows it doesn't fly out the right way most of the time.
That's something that I try to focus on as well, is just the live mix, is putting out a good tape so that people give people something good to listen to and spreads the music a little more.
I started because, I don't know, me and Brendan used to pal around. We liked live music. You could see, we thought it's a good addition to a live show.
McGee. Nachos. Right kitty.
Left kitty. Who's driving?
Hey, you have you have your hi-hat stand there? Yep. Got it all.
I'll take a stupid book.
Funny? Can't wait to hurt you. I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about spiritually. Emotionally. You find your symbols okay, Barry?
Yeah, Miro was hiding.
So what's your
Cool little trick on.
Oh yeah. I don't even know if we're using this stuff.
You see, we've obviously never done a tour before. We've been told that you guys have obviously never toured before because we take too much shit on the road. So I mean, look at Cummins stuff. It's ridiculous. Ever since I got into the group, at first it was a little uncomfortable, just like, you know, where am I going, you know, just remembering all this stuff was kind of difficult because the songs aren't that, you know, friendly. You know, everything's all written out half the time, and, you know, a lot to remember.
We've been pretty much 2.5 years, for the most part, playing the same stuff. And I mean, we'd always been churning out new songs, but you're still playing or jamming the same way, so it's nice to play differently. And I mean, it's a pleasure to listen to Jake. You know, half the time I'll put my guitar down and just drink and listen, you know, which is always nice.
But, you know, ever since I got really comfortable with the repertoire and bringing some of my songs in and, you know, really working out piece by piece, you know, what everyone's playing and stuff, it's been fabulous. And I could just see where in a year or more it'll just get better, you know.
Yeah.
So where we would would play a chord like this. In September, we were playing a chord like this now. It's like a tapestry sound.
Thank you very, 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 very much.
You know, I might not be making the most money, but what I do every day, I have a good time, but what I do is wake up and try to write music, which is kind of cool, I think.
I've been playing in clubs since I was 11, so it's pretty much, you know, old hat.
Garbage full. Hey, now watch this. Hey, check out what you gotta do. It's not the garbage thing. You go.
Yeah, man, make sure you plug that.
Oh!
Don't use the...
No, what happened?
That's from our toilet.
No, it's not.
No, it's
not.
It's ridiculous. Like I sleep here probably 9, 10 nights tops a month. It's like a nice hotel, you know.
One more time.
Those two channels that skipped are not skipped. So Leslie.
Oh, really? Coolest guy in the world. Old, too.
Even in high school, like I knew somehow I was gonna do something in music. Like, music was gonna be my life. But I don't know. At the same time, I think about it like all the time. Like Jesus, you know, who would have thought it would have been this good this soon, you know?
Old apples and cut our center. Now, we go late. We would We play later, like till 11:15. We pay for it. I know.
But he said it's only like it's only an extra like $150.
It's not for 15 minutes.
No, for them to work another half hour.
So we play till 11:15.
Yeah.
So we start at 8:15.
Yeah, we could do that. What do you think?
What if we were to start at 8? What if we only made say $120 on the evening? Then that means we're paying to play.
Paying to play. That's right.
You know, go ahead. What is the first step?
For this band, I guess right now is just staying busy. Like, for me, like, the best thing was the fact that every room we've ever played, we've been invited back. Like, we're still batting 1,000, which is very cool.
Mr. Ryan Stacy. Oh, yay!
I don't know, like the whole essence of the whole show was just bringing it all together back to where it all originated from. And they put everything they had into this show because this is where it all started. 4 of them went to Notre Dame, the other 2 came together and part of this town. And I feel like this is probably one of the best shows ever, best venue they ever played. And they brought it all to the table this evening because this is where it all started together to join the band.
Jenny saw Umphrey's Halloween, like probably 99, I think. And she took us out to a show at the patio in Indy. A couple of us went. You know, we told 2 friends, they told 2 friends, and it got huge. Bus we've had for a while, and what we usually talk about is how, you know, we're glad that we think they're going to be, you know, really large, you know, in what they're doing. They're getting more and more popular, and we're glad to be, like, you know, in a state where we can go and see them, you know, it's like anytime we want to, you know, we take advantage of it that we can now because we think one day it's going to be, you know, really big and I'm not going to be able to appreciate it as much.
All right, Mira, check it out. End of DBK. We're going right into the 4/4 section of Kimball. Oh, so it goes. Da 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 da. We're at 4. Stacy's playing slap.
Is it going? Put a that one.
No. I don't know. Do downbeat.
Very end.
Yeah, the last
and then we come back. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's the last one we play, yeah. So it's a new downbeat. It's an F sharp. No, it is an F sharp. The last note you play is an F sharp. Oh no, it's a G. You move up a whole. So you just repeat it.
the combination of you got to be able to drive it. You got to be danceable, right, for our style, I think. You want people to be able to move around, but you got to be interesting. So you try to you want to be driving at the same time. You know, you don't want to. You want to be like, you want to have this sound that's orchestral, maybe composed, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, you don't want to be too like up there, and you want to lay in too.
Try and do as much as we can of styles. So we try and think of it as a little bit of everything, but it's definitely not everything because we can't do everything.
Or we call them jazz odysseys, or improv, you know.
No, I think it's self-indulgent orchestral rock. And someone told me that at Martyrs, and I was like, you know, I like criticism, and that makes sense, you know? Because it's a lot of soloing and a lot of, you know, improv, free improv, pretty much take it if you got it, you know. It's just like that. It's pretty much self-indulgent, you know, up there just for 10 minutes playing solo, you know.
sudden dreaming we'll have a red goat surprise. What? A red goat. Yeah, we'll have a red goat surprise. It'll make you see it there so your money won't lie. Standing in the courtyard, though his body doesn't sway, with crystallized foreground that died along the way. But then some of them sudden dreamers will have a red goat surprise that will make you see a sliver through your muddy water line. Though some of them standing waiting, the door was always there, but someone fucking locked it and they took away the stairs.
I like the whole process of like hearing something in your head and then like 2 weeks later listening to it on a tape, you know, with like 5 other people playing it.
And he tells your biggest influences as bass player. Actually, one of my only influences.
dad's cousin's aunt has a son. Or he's my second cousin or something. And his name is Umphrey McGee. And I was just like, that's a cool name.
And I tend to try to look to horn players for, you know, for ideas rather than guitar players, because they approach like a scale a lot differently than a guitar player would, which is more just up and down, you know, where a horn player is really jagged and they kind of skip around, arpeggiate all over the place. So I'd say more horn players inspire me than anything, you know, and drummers too.
It's challenging to create. I don't know. It's fun being able to play, but the bigger thing for me is trying to come up with different stuff, like trying to improve and not be limited just to what I know of every night. And, occasionally, like going out of the box and trying to get crazy.
Crazy faces, like mimicking everything we're doing.
Well, you make crazy faces.
Right, and they're just loving it, and they're getting so into it, and that makes you get into it more. And you know the greatest moments when you feel it, like you're playing really well and you're really into it, and you just kind of feel it, and it rushes up your spine. It's like, I don't know, it's like an adrenaline kind of, but not, you know, it's like when you're really connecting and it feels really good. Those are always the best. And you know it afterward. Everyone knows that because it's by far the best.
Mikey is the one that, like, when I get an idea, I make sure that I go to him first. Because he's kind of like the rock. And Pony's real quick. Like, he's going to jump on anything like that. So as long as Mikey's got it, Pony's fine, you know, like. I try to listen to Joel a lot. It's hard with the level we're at. We don't have consistent equipment, you know, so it's not like there's nights where I can't even hear half things people are doing.
There hasn't been really too many times when I've said, oh, this is going nowhere. It's like every show gets better. They get better every time they play. And more people and more people and more people are just blown away.
continual thing. It's not, okay, now we've written these songs and we're fine. We don't need to write any more songs. If we keep writing stuff that's challenging and that is just learning how to do that better, learning how to play it better, and just getting tighter as a group. That's success.
If we're still in bars and I'm 28 years old, it's not going to cut it.
I had no clue it was going to get this far, you know, but something told me deep down it was going to be good, you know. Just kept working.
How long do you think you could stick with this band?
Forever. I can't see myself doing anything else, you know.
Do you see you guys progressively getting bigger?
Yeah, it's especially in the Midwest, like Bloomington's, like we have like solid cities like evenly spread out, you know, Kalamazoo, Bloomington, Chicago, South Bend, you know, so it's getting good.
As long as everyone's, you know, feeling good about what they're doing, and you know, it's always still fresh and the fans still think it's good, you know. I mean, shit, there's tons of stuff, you know. We're learning new things and getting influenced by newer things every day, whether it be, you know, Dr. Dre or Stravinsky, you know. So whatever we kind of take in, we spit out. Trying to see what happens with that, you know.
If we're still playing the bars, like in a couple of years, clearly it's not going to be what we've set out to do. Because I'm not going to spend my whole 20s playing the bar, but that's not our plan. We think we're on track.
We're really not worried about record sales as much as we are having people come out to our shows, because that eventually will probably help record sales, and I think bootlegs help too. Yeah.
Give it 5 years, and you know, hopefully there'll be enough buzz around America at least that we can play anywhere in the nation and do decent, you know. So as long as we can still keep our chops up and the people interested, you know, it'll be worth it.
And you have a good name around the country where you can go. You can go to any city you want in the country and play a good theater, not play some piece of shit bar.
I definitely don't want to get a real job. I definitely don't want to wake up at 8 in the morning and sit at a desk and do something for somebody else. Because when I get off work, I'm just going to want to go to a bar and see a band. often untold. The only thing we clung to is not our own. Moving on, remove the path, the plot is then sold. The only thing we've clung to is not our own. And I can tell left from right, I needn't be warned. And every time I round a corner, I'll remember opposite.
Or should we be done? Maybe shot it. Is there anything else?
Hey, did you guys learn the phone song? An evil phone jam?
The what?
The sound that my phone makes?
No, this is news to me.
You were playing it yesterday.
Oh. No, we didn't.
You gotta learn it, and you gotta name it with the name of it. The name on here says Robo Nix, but you can name the song Robo Nix.
Dwayne, if I could have a little more Brennan's guitar and a little of that hi-hat too. Thank you. You guys ready for another world debut here? Is anybody that's chronic? I said. I'm damaged. There's a place where there was a heart. It's a beat. Can't you please tear it out and preserve it right there in that jar? Oh, help me, please, mama, I'm sick. That's the day of the plunge. For the girl I'm to marry is a bow-legged sow. I'll be soaking up drink like a sponge. Don't worry, get dressed, cried my mother. She doused me with bourbon so sour. Put your coat on, put your suit on, comb your long hair down. You will be wet in the hour. I was trembling as I put on my jacket. It had creases as sharp as a knife. But I put the ring in my pocket, yes, and there was a note. And my heart, it jumps into my motherfucking mouth. And it read, "Darling, I'm so sorry to hurt you. I've no courage to speak to your face. And I'm down in Virginia with your cousin Lou. There'll be no wedding today." Chaco. the blood is pencil. The only thing we come to is love. And I can tell left from right, I needn't be warned. And every time I round the corner, I'll remember the opposites next in line, though clearer in form. What option did I have?
So this is a song by the Doobie Brothers. We figured it was appropriate.
Uncle Chisholm. Keep on switch with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come and take me by the hand. By the hand, take me by the hand. Pretty mama, dance switch with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come and take me by the hand. By the hand, pretty mama, dance switch with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come and take me by the hand. By the hand, pretty mama, dance switch with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come and take me by the hand. By the hand, by the hand, pretty mama, dance switch with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come and take me by the hand. By the hand, by the hand, pretty mama, dance switch with you all night long. Come on, baby, pretty mama, come on, child. By the hand, pretty mama, dance with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come and dance with me, mama. By the hand, pretty mama, dance with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come on, child. By the hand, pretty mama, gonna dance with you all night long. I'd like to hear some funky Dixie, then pretty mama come and take me by the hand. By the honky tonk.
We're going to play one more song for a short break so you can celebrate.